How do you think where you are right now that Hoopla has changed the culture and the environment at Xactly?
You know, again, Chris and I, since we were young telesales guys at Silicon Graphics back in the 90s, always wanted to create this vibrancy and this energy. We feel like we've been able to do that just because of our desire to do that, which is a good thing. You know, everybody in our company is singularly focused. We have a lot of belief in what we do. But tools like Hoopla just take it to that next level. You know, tools like Salesforce coupled with Hoopla and even our own tool, Xactly, that we use internally, all those things help so much to foster that high energy environment. And it's all about, as I mentioned, the visibility, you know, high technology, new technology that allows sales reps to really understand where they stand. That's the most important thing, you know, communicating to that sales team and the other employees that are involved, making sure that they understand what their goals are, where they stand. That's what Hoopla and, of course, Salesforce has really helped us accomplish.
And I assume that must help you attract great talent as well, because as a salesperson, I want to know those exact attributes, and if you can provide those to me, I know where I stand on a daily basis. That's fantastic.
Absolutely. One of the best hiring tools we have is we bring candidates into our sales floor. You know, if they've come from a sales environment that's sort of blasé and low tech and not very exciting, and they walk into the Xactly sales organization and they hear that buzz, they feel that energy, they see people's names up on the Hoopla screens, they just look around and you could just tell, you know.
You got them.
You got them. Exactly. So it's fun.
How difficult or easy was it to actually get started with Hoopla, and how long did it take you guys to make the decision until you actually started implementing it?
Amazingly simple. We found it on the App Exchange. We gave them a call. We said we wanted to try it out. We were able to get a quick pilot up and running, I think, in that day, because it just runs off the data that you have in Salesforce or Xactly. It just runs off that data that you use in Salesforce to put together dashboards and reports anyway. So getting it up and running was nearly instantaneous, and we tried it out. And once we tried it out, we were hooked. We saw that it worked, and it just evolved over time.
And originally, you just started with the 3 employees in Denver. That was your test.
Yeah. Well, we just had the 3 folks. We went out to Denver. We got the thing fired up, and it worked really well. And once people started seeing how well it worked with just that small group out there, we brought it back to San Jose as well. And as I mentioned, it's now pervasive throughout the sales teams and the company itself.
Can you give us any examples of how it motivates, or what effects it's had on your sales teams as far as driving overall sales performance?
You know, yeah, and it's great. We have our sales process very, very tightly tuned. You know, we know in order to create a certain amount of revenue and close business, we can take that all the way back to how many phone calls need to be made, how many demos need to be done, how many meetings need to be had. So we use Hoopla extremely effectively to help us drive those activities. You know, so we have daily, weekly contests on how many meetings the lead generation folks set up, how many demos the sales reps and the SEs engage in. And what we've seen is a clear increase in about a 30 to 50% increase in those activities. Wow. Just because they can see how they're doing. They know other people are watching, which is another very powerful part of the tool, and it's driving that behavior. So you see that 30 to 50% increase in activity, and that directly translates into pipeline and ultimately closed deals. So we're really happy with the results.
And now it's just automatically part of your process. As soon as a new salesperson starts, they're just automatically put right.
They're on there. Yep. We provision them a Salesforce license. We get them set up in Xactly for their commission and bonuses, and we make sure all that data is feeding right into Hoopla. So the day they start, they're on that leaderboard, and the faster they can climb up, the bigger a rock star they become. So it's a good thing.
Cool.